Greetings, Flameborn. This is Eerie Knight of the Pseudo Posse back in Enshrouded, and today I'm going to show you all how to find all the new blocks and recipes that you can mostly find within the hollow halls across all the biomes. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The warm white luminescent block is the easiest one to get and does not require entering any of the hollow halls dungeons.
Do let me know if you need anything else.
As long as you have the alchemist and have the following resources available: dirt, mycelium, bone meal, and wood acid, simply craft the warm white glowing substance. Head on over to your workbench, and for 5 stone and 5 of the previously crafted resource, you can make 100 of the white luminescent blocks. You can't get any easier than that. This block makes a great alternative to the blue luminescent block if blue isn't your color, though this isn't the only new glowing block. All other blocks require venturing into the hollow halls to obtain. The next block is still pretty easy to get, assuming you are properly geared or overleveled and geared like yours truly here. But once you've made it fairly deep into the Springlands hollow hall, you'll come across this large room with a long bridge spanning over some green stuff. More on that in a bit. At the far end of the room, you'll need to clear out some enemies to unlock the doors. To the right of the barrier, enter the door and locate the silver chest at the far end. Open it to receive the block. There are multiple doors within this cavern that contain the block, each with a silver chest. The red marble block is located within the Revelwood Hollow Hall, and again, you'll need to get a bit deep in to find it. Once you make it to this flame shrine here, you'll see some doors at the far side of the other room. Progressing through the dungeon does not require heading down that direction, but for very minimal effort once reaching here, head toward that door, and inside you'll find a chest which unlocks the block upon grabbing it. The next easiest block to obtain is the green luminescent block. See, didn't I tell you not the only new glowing block? And still one more, wink wink. Simply go to any hollow hall, definitely recommend the Springlands as it is the easiest of them all, and find this green stuff. A bit deep into this location, you can find a larger cavernous room with a floor covered with the stuff you need. Careful, don't touch. It causes damage over time and depletes your stamina, so nasty stuff. That being said, you can mine it from a safe distance and you'll receive the toxic slime. But wait, you're not done. You'll need to reach the end of the Springlands Hollow Hall to unlock the new craftsperson, Mr. Crowley.
Oh. I expected you.
And you'll need to finish the Revelwood Hollow Hall. Defeat this guy, bring back his head to unlock the Ectoplasm press. With that crafting station,
Save your soul.
select Purified Slime, which requires the toxic slime you previously grabbed. Upon placing it in your inventory, you'll unlock the block. And finally, the last block can be found in the Nomad Highlands Hollow Hall. Surprisingly, this block isn't too deep within the dungeon, though since the enemies are level 20, you'll want to be adequately geared for this endeavor. Upon reaching this giant hole in the floor, just follow the main path through the dungeon, you can't miss it, and jump down. In the center of the room are these crumbling pillars connected by a narrow walkway. Cross over and climb up the grate, careful of the bats though. At the top is yet another silver chest, grab the block to unlock. Here are all the new blocks set up. From left to right, we've got the blue luminescent just for comparison's sake, the white and green luminescence, and the ectoplasm. Finally, we've got the hollow hall and red marble blocks here on the end. Now within these hollow halls are hidden recipes which are unlocked by reading a lore book. These unlock decorative crafting recipes for Crowley, so here's where you can find them. Since completing the Springlands Hollow Hall unlocks the craftsperson, there are no recipe unlocks located within that dungeon. Instead, the first one is located at Revelwood. After entering this large cavern here, walk a bit further and you'll see 2 sets of stairs on opposite sides of the room. Head right, go through the gate, and turn right again. Go up the stairs and turn around when reaching the top. You'll see a red glow. Head over there and read the lore book to unlock the recipes. Upon returning to Alden Crowley, you can view your new decorations under the illumination. Seek out the Nomad Highlands next for the second hidden recipe. After reaching a room with a ton of spiders, Pass through the cobweb infested door. This will lead you to a room with 2 iron gates. Go left. Head along the path till you reach a 4-way intersection. Turn left and go through the rocky opening. Dispatch the enemies and head down through this metal fencing, and you'll enter a room with a bunch of coffins. Pass through the open archway and you'll enter a large room. Go to the back of that room, climb up the stairs, and you'll see a legendary chest. From that ledge, you can jump to a narrow platform, and from there, you can start heading toward the familiar red glow. Jump and glide your way there and claim your reward. Back home, talk to Alden, and you can see your new crypt throne ready for crafting. Finally, the last hidden recipe can be located within the Kindle Wastes. Now you'll need to go very deep within this dungeon. This one is pretty long with lots of gliding segments. Key there is to not hit anything and just keep gliding till you find solid ground. It will take a long time to get to the lore book, but fortunately, it is right along the dungeon's main progression path. Upon inevitably reaching this point here, turn to the right and you'll see a building ahead. There is technically a switch you can activate as the door has that symbol above it. I looked all over for that switch but couldn't find it anywhere. So instead, I opted for a simpler solution. After letting yourself in, go ahead and read the lore book. Curiously, if anyone has managed to find said switch, please leave a comment below. First to post the location gets my undying respect. Heading back to Alden, you can check out your new decorations under the illumination and miscellaneous sections. Hope this video helps you all find the latest available recipes and blocks. Please feel free to drop a comment about what kind of things you'd like to see next on the channel. While you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe as it really helps us out a lot. I'd also like to give a special thank you to our wonderful Patreon community. Your generosity is funneled back into the channel to make content for the rest of you all. On that note, this is Eerie Knight signing off. See you all in the next one.